Amare Stoudemire scored 19 points in Sunday's All-Star game, playing on his home court in Phoenix. But it may not be for long. The Suns forward was averaging almost 21 points per game at the break. You'd think the three-time All-Star would be a centerpiece of the team's future, and yet Phoenix may wind up trading Stoudemire before the deadline.
He's a great scorer on any night and gets you 25 points. But for an underperforming team who has some salary issues, if you're going to make a trade to lower your payroll, he's your best asset to trade. And, if the Suns decide they're not going to win this year, which I think is always a motivating factor behind trades, if you just say it's not our year and you do have financial concerns, they may do it.
Even if that meant not getting fair value in return. There's also been talk the Suns could look to move Shaquille O'Neal, but it seems unlikely the Diesel would be motoring out of town.
It's a little harder to make that trade because his salary is so high. You're talking $20 million next year to pay, and he just was so injured last year. Again, he's playing great this year, being back at the All-Star level, but he can be hurt again at any time at his age and his weight and everything. So I don't know if you'll see Shaquille being traded.
In a deal Tuesday, New Orleans traded center Tyson Chandler to Oklahoma City. The Hornets get veterans Joe Smith and Chris Wilcox, plus second-round pick Devon Harden in return. The trade could give New Orleans some cap room next season, heading into the first year of All-Star guard Chris Paul's 4-year, $68 million contract.
The Hornets is a team that possibly, in New Orleans having financial trouble a little bit. Chandler had a big salary next year. They probably thought, we're not going to make the move this year. Let's save some money next year. And they got back some guys whose contracts expire, and they'll save money for next year.
Some NBA teams may also be looking to make a trade to free up salary to try and sign one of the big-name free agents in the summer of 2010, a class that includes LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. Jim Militello, The Associated Press.